And welcome back to Terraria. Which is going a little bit glitchy, I don't know why. But now it seems stable enough. And last time we laid down the foundation of my fort. A red stone, a red brick fort. That was awkward. Mudstone. Mudstone looks pretty neat. I have to say that. I'm contractually obliged to say that. No, I'm not. Wish I was. So let's lay down some basic walling, so that at least that's out of the way. Walls allow people to live in houses, and they stop monsters from spawning, and the last thing I want is that a zombie gets the privilege to spawn in my fort. Ha! Still a little iffy, but it'll have to do, because I'm too lazy to fix that, and I don't know how to fix it, so yeah. That hurt. That smarts, because being smart is really painful. I wonder which direction that ever went. If it went from smart being painful to being clever to painful. Painful, I don't know. All I know is that there's a slime that needs killing. I could go after a shadow crystal, but as I said, I'm not gonna even try that until I get my hands on a legendary Eye of Cthulhu. I mean a hook, so that I can safely ascend and descend without having to worry about getting my butt pinched. I didn't need you. Well, actually, it's slow. Nah, it's not faster, but it's not bad either. Look at that. That's something you got there. I'll keep it for novelty purposes. And why is this stuff in my... I won't even ask. Oh, didn't mean to do that. No! Now I picked it up. There's plenty of clay under my place. At least I won't have to worry about that. This will dramatically speed up at which I can build my fort. And yes, I like to nicely illuminate the place because I have issues seeing in the dark. It's also the main reason why I don't play shooters all that often, is because I can't really distinguish things. I'm not colorblind, I just don't see it. I guess that is sort of colorblind. Ha. Whatever it is. That went absolutely well, kind of bad actually. Tra la 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 la. I should cut this, but I won't, because I want you to be bothered and bored. It just isn't. Oh, I picked up a dirt there. Ah, can't hurt. I won't die, I won't get rabies or whatever that stuff is you normally spray in your lips. Yes, that lip stuffing stuff is one of the most toxins known to man. Why we put it in our lips? Well, because it just works. Oh yeah, I was busy carving out a place I could dump all that water. But wait a second, I have explosives. Why do any of the digging myself? Go explosives. This is why we have dynamite, by the way. So that it takes 0 effort to make a water hole? I guess so. Water hole. Toilet water. Well, actually, that's just a wrong translation. Or it is water that you're supposed to use after you go to the toilet. Yeah, it's just a incorrect translation in the sense that it doesn't translate well. No hook, cheapskate. I want a goddamn hook. Because with a hook, I can do all sorts of marvelous things. There's something splishy splashing. One thing I don't like is that monsters can see you from miles away. It's just annoying, at the very least, that they can see much further than you can. Than Utah. Now you better leave Utah out of this one. I could just buy a lot of bombs and start tossing them down a hole. But I don't feel safe doing that at the moment. Not like this hole's safe to begin with. I mean, it is going to end up in hell, and I highly doubt that hell's gonna have a safe landing. This is the boring part of Terraria. If you don't find a cave, this game gets so boring. But hey, what you gonna do about it? I could cheat. And honestly, I can consider that the best of two evils. Either bore you guys to hell, or cheat. Whoop. Oh wait, now my thing's gonna end up in it. Well, bring it! Ah! Straight through the heart. Ha! Not even I saw that one coming. Which honestly says more about me than it does about you. There's all sorts of nice people up there. Having a party without me. Is that what I think I see? Is that a plenty of silver? I like dirt deposits, they speed up the process so much. Look at that! Plenty of silver. Can make some nice silver things of that. No, I'm gonna make iron using silver. I like how the fuses are lit. It creates light. It's a neat detail at the very best. But that's how you make a good game. A ton of little things make one big fun thing, and if you add tiny details everywhere, eventually people will say, well, that's what makes the game. Oh, shh! In case you don't notice, there is a skeletal head there, and if I'm as foolish as to press the button there, pressure plate, then he would have triggered and shot me with a poisonous dart. Now, poison isn't that bad. All things considered, it could get a lot worse. In RuneScape, for example, it's a lot worse. Because you need a very particular potion to cure it. Here, poison just wears off after a little, and generally won't kill you unless you have low health. Or little health, like newbie little me, with only 140. I should consider going back to the surface and getting some dynamite instead of this crummy explosive. I always toss about... Oh yeah! Cavern! Neat. Neat because one, it drains away most of the water. And also neat because it's a cave, which is automatically good. I guess it's automatically good. Don't ever quote me on that. Ha! Triple kill. Overkill. Terraria goes... shooter thingy magic. Whoopa. Yeah, I should watch out for pressure plates. I got killed plenty of times by random falling rocks. I never found an explosive trap. Either I instinctively avoided them by some miracle, or I just never encountered them. I don't know. I honestly don't care either way. In both scenarios, I don't get blown up. Damn it. Well, I did at least get one of those nifty potions. Those potion majiggers. Oh, you see that boulder down there? That one over there? That is what I was talking about. That, mon chéri, mon freund, is a boulder trap. And now it triggered, because of some idiot. It's way more stupid than you think. Hee, draining the lake. Drain, drain, drain. Woo! Draining all the way. And now it's full of drainage. Lovely. Well, at least I got this place dried up. And more than likely that's gonna bite me in the ass later on. As I continue digging. Digging a tunnel, a elevator. And I can... oh yeah, that's my tunnel. See, no, actually it doesn't bite me as much in the ass as it could have. Had this gone completely wrong, I should consider using some stone.